After confirming their first 3 picks, I locked in Hilda, since our comp was way too squishy. Then seeing Zilong as our 5th pick just made a bad situation even worse. I honestly thought he would pick Sora. There's no way Zilong wins that lane matchup against Dyrroth. For this match, I was actually running a trio with Gord and Zilong. Gord is an awesome streamer on Twitch, so I'll be dropping her link in the description below.
Enemy spotted!
Stupid!
Dyrroth seems pretty lost over there. Since we're just passing by, might as well give him a free trip back to base. Whenever I play heroes that build Thunder Belt, I almost always rush the belt first before upgrading my boots. This solidifies my early game tankiness and lets me start stacking hybrid defense ASAP. I made a choice to skip the gold lane and go after targets without Angela's protection. Sticking with Mia wasn't going to create any pressure unless she was getting completely zoned out.
Solo kill!
But honestly, the biggest shocker was Zilong actually solo killing Dyrroth.
Spell on CD. Enemy reach level 4. 表現から来た勇者たちよ。先祖の名にかけて戦おう。ご先祖様、答えをお導きください。過去を忘れるには前へ突き進むしかない。
Request backup. Okay.
母上、やりますか。真の戦士は身を粉にしてでも大切なものを守り抜く。
We are
that physical defense reduction on Dyrroth is nuts. Even with all of Hilda's natural tankiness, she just melts under that pressure.
An enemy turret slain.
Even though Leomord got the kill on me, forcing out his ultimate was still a solid trade. Our teammate's farm wasn't interrupted at all, aside from our gold lane struggling in her matchup. Dyrroth pointlessly proxying behind our tower here honestly makes zero sense to me, but him being this tanky and not grouping up with Leomord to force aggressive plays is definitely a welcome sight for us. If Dyrroth actually grouped up with Leo and Angela for aggressive plays, our squishy comp would have completely collapsed early on.
Slain the turret. Destroy the turret. Our turret has
Fight!
Sing, 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 sing.
Sweet Jesus. What is that? What the f is that?
This is what their composition was supposed to do all along. It was completely within my expectations. It just happened a bit later than I thought. Dyrroth's damage and tankiness are honestly beyond unreasonable. Even with dominance, Ista cut his healing, me and Zilong couldn't win a 2v1 against him, and that's not even counting Angela's backup. After checking his build, I definitely had to reevaluate his combat threat.
shut down. Launch attack. Okay.
On the surface, Dyrroth is basically feeding on the side lane, but him and Angela are forcing 4 of us to rotate. That creates way too much breathability for the rest of his team to farm up and take the lore. The core issue right now is that I'm way behind on my items, and I just can't afford the luxury of building magic defense. When their physical damage is this overwhelming, for us to win, my team needs to capitalize on those split-second windows to take down their squishies.
敵の血にまみれた斧が私の答えだ。愛する者がいるからこそ戦士は強くなれる。
We can barely push out at this point. They beat us in team fights and 1v1s. My only play here is to stall their momentum, tank the wave outside the tower, and buy enough time for the team to get full builds. Before we go down, it's our only lifeline. The only way out I can think of is creating situations where we outnumber them in local fights. But since I'm not on Sun, I can't forcibly draft that pressure. I just have to wait for an opportunity window. That said, I can feel how badly my teammates want this win, and that's what keeps me locked in.
Initiate retreat. Launch attack. Request
真の
backup.
戦士は身を粉にしてでも大切なものを守り抜く。あの時力があれば。敵の血にまみれた斧が私の答えだ。これからはどこへ向かうべきか。 私の答えだ。
Launch attack!
Understood。 ご先祖様、答えをお導きください。
Initiate retreat!
Understood。
Shut down! Launch attack!
あの時力があれば。
Slain Lord. Well played. Launch attack!
真の戦士は身を粉にしてでも大切なものを守り抜く。 この身が巨石となり死ぬまで人々を守る。はっ！
Well played. Your team destroyed the turret.
与えられた名を汚すようなことはしない。
Your team destroyed the turret.
Thank you all for watching till the end. It wasn't full of flashy highlight plays, but pulling off an impossible comeback like this feels amazing. Really wanted to share this journey with you all. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll catch you in the next video.